I have done a video on this Holy Bible here before. It's the Topical Reference Bible. And as I showed you before, it has all kinds of things in it. Cross references on the side, as you can see. And in the center, small numbers were to refer to a very important part in here, which you can see here is the complete Holy Bible arranged by subject. Now that's the whole Bible arranged by subject. We've talked about that before also. And I have mentioned also that this is the Bible within a Bible. But today I would like to go in a tiny bit more detail, because you can go, of course, by subject, as they say. And when you go to it, what happens when you get to the subject, actually what it does before that, it goes in the beginning, it will show you what subjects they are arranged in. They're arranged in 27 or 26 categories here. Let's see what it is, 27 or 26. 27 categories, yes. So you go through all of those. Now, one I did first, of course, being a theologian, was on God, which you can expect. But when you get there, it is extremely detailed as far as what scripture you have in it. And it's not only arranged by subject, but subject topics and subtopics also. So what I have done this. For example, the first whole section is on Scripture. That's a section all by itself. But the next section is on God. Then each one is in a certain chapter. For example, names of God. It goes through all of those. Then chapter 2, anthropomorphic representations of God, and so forth. And you can see I've taped this all together. So what I've done all the way through, I've page numbered it. I've gone through all the chapters and all the topics and subtopics of what they are, and show the numbers of them. So what this means is, when one goes through this Bible, you will find not only all the topics and subtopics as they are arranged in this particular Bible, but you will also find all the scripture that references it. But you will also find some sections in here that are a little different as well. Underneath those lines where you say you're through a whole section in here, all of these are referring to one of those sections. You'll see something about them say, also see. Now that's out of this scripture reference. It's from other scripture. Or if there's another section somewhat long like this, it will say, see page number blah, 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 because that same topic is in that section, but with some different things that you might have missed in that section. So what I've done in here, as I've gone through it, when I've gone to those sections in that, if I find something that's like that, what I have done, which you may find in here and you may not, but if I can find one, I'll show you. Oh yes, for example, you see right here, a little arrow right above my finger. There's a little arrow right there. That is a good example of what I mean, because it says right there, see 1 Samuel 16:6. Now this is in the section you're dealing with in the book on mediums and methods of revelation. This is chapter 2, the qualifications of prophets. And this is under that section, the qualifications of prophets. Go through all the scripture, and there are many, many scriptures. As you can see, all the scriptures are in there. So you can see the actual verses in exactly what happens and where it occurs. All the scripture is in there. That's what's good about this. This is like any good Bible. It has the scripture itself in it that you can read. Now, what's also good is you can actually go to any Bible that you have and look up that particular reference if you choose. But also, where it says also see, you will find that often in here. For example, if I'm in the section on the duties of prophets, then there's a little arrow that says see on page 348, chapter 8. That's where I have a little arrow right there. If you can see it. Let me see. Yeah, right there's a little arrow. And that's that other reference. So that's what that's for. So in this Bible then, with this large section that I have, which goes through many, many pages, you can see all the numbers. Those are the actual numbers that are on the page for that subject. And that I've gone through all these pages. Now what I could do if I choose with all of this is actually make a document file on this, which would be fairly long. But that's one other way to make this available. But at least it shows here another thing you can do with this Bible. So what I will call this setting is, I've probably given a setting before, because Holy Bible Topical Reference Edition Detail. That will be the name of this. I hope you enjoyed this little blurb, and if you can find it, as far as I know, this is out of print, but if you can find this Bible, it would be a fantastic thing to get.